was just walking out of the room. The room is still pretty clean and nice, at least to my standards, because of the room tour video that I made yesterday. So I thought for this video I was going to sit here, and we're going to take a look at this book. It is called Dieren. It says it here, Dieren, which is animals in English. And it is a big sort of encyclopedia with a lot of animals inside. And I actually sold this book just last night. Hey, Harvey is coming back. You can see his little paw there under the clothes that are hanging there on the rack. He's leaving again. It's funny how cats always know where the other one is, you know, like Mike is now watching that way, and I don't know, he just feels where Harvey is and the other way around. And I think I'm not as good as these cats, but sometimes I think I'm also learning it a bit. I've been living with these cats by myself for a long time now, and yeah, strange things happen when you live with a couple of cats. Wonderful things though. Anyway, as you may know, I've mentioned it before, I am trying sort of to downsize and I'm looking into minimalism, and there are a lot of books that I own that I don't really use anymore. And for a long time I thought I couldn't sell them because they're books and I just love books so much. But I've been changing my mind on that. I feel like if this book is in my bookshelf but I'm not looking at it, that's just a waste. And it's way better if other people can enjoy them, and I can buy them again if I ever want to read this book again, and I can buy other books, and it's nice to share them. So let's get started. There's this big monkey on top. I really like the colors. They're so bright. I don't remember if I ever showed you guys this book before. For a moment I thought that maybe I did. I don't know, years ago, maybe in a video. But then I wasn't sure. There are actually fish on these pages, and I've never seen that before. Which is strange because I have looked in this book often. Now it's a very thick book. It's like a lot of pages. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on each page per se. I'm just going to browse through and point out what interests me. So I'll be like, look all the time. Wonderful. Elephants. They used to be my favorite animal when I was a child, and I still really like them. I don't really think I have one favorite animal anymore. No, I don't think so. I like lions very much, but yeah, there are a lot of animals that I like. I also like the fox and a wolf, and well, cats obviously. So yeah. So this is just some sort of explanation about how the book works, about the different areas where the animals live, and these symbols. Yeah, they tell where the animals live, in a swamp or in the mountains or in the seas or coral or the bull areas or just all kinds of different things. So this is where the book actually starts. Apparently, at least it says inleiding, which is like the not the contents, but like the foreword. Although that's not really true. because in Dutch we also have a forward, which sounds almost exactly as the English word, but forward and inleiding are probably a little bit the same. Well, I don't even know. Yeah, here it says, wat zijn dieren, which means, what are animals? I like it, it's just going to tell us everything from the basics. And then we've got like animals and plants and like, what's the word? I can only come up with mushroom, but that's just like one type, and this is just the whole of the, what is it, mushroom? I don't know. And these are bacteria, and these are other small things. I don't know the English name for that as well. I think that will happen a lot in this book. I mean, I know that a vogel is a bird in English, but I don't know many names. I mean, I know a pigeon, I know a dove, and that's already strange because isn't a dove the same as a pigeon? See, I'm confused. I know a robin, and I know a seagull, but I don't know many of the words for birds. So in this book there will be, I know owls as well, of course. I was gonna say thanks to Harry Potter, but I think I knew it before Harry Potter. Then, oh, look at this bear. He's eating. Oh no, he's not eating like this, right? This is a chihuahua, or isn't it? Yeah, it is a chihuahua. Strange. So this is about classification and about new discoveries. Then this is a sort of overview of the animal kingdom. Oh boy, I'm starting to regret my decision to sell it. Oh no, that's not even true. I thought that for a bit, but the thing is, if I wasn't going to sell it, then I wouldn't even be looking at it tonight, and it would just be in my book case shelf thing, and I wouldn't look at it. And now, because I'm going to sell it, I'm going to take one last look. And actually, you can't buy this book anymore, not new. So it actually, I sold it for €35.50, which is actually pretty good. I remember I've got this website where I'm selling it, and they give you a sort of estimates, price that you can ask. And I think there was one other book like this, and it was like €60, and I thought, no, that's just insane. I wouldn't want to sell it for €60. So I just said, alright, let's try 35, and to my surprise, I've sold it now in about a week, I think. Let's see. This is about endangered animals. That is pretty sad. Fish. And the polar bear. What have we got here? Yeah, the rhino. I love rhinos. Oh, and this is already extinct in the wild. The Przewalski horse. I didn't even know that it existed. The panda. So here it's about habitats. So that is the particular areas where animals live. So these are the different types, apparently. We've got, what have we got? Grasslands, desert, tropical forests. Yeah, like moderate forests, but that would be the literal translation. I don't know if that actually makes sense in English or not. And then the pine trees, forests. It's probably not the correct way to say it either, but that's one way I know how to explain it. Then we've got mountains, the pole areas, rivers and swamps, and the corals. So that is the way the world is. Yep. Alright. Cockroaches is the Dutch word. Oh, I'm so afraid of spiders. Or actually, there used to be a time when I could not watch this and I would not want to touch this, so I guess it's better than it used to be. It's only spiders though, or all the insects with a lot of oh, spider actually isn't an insect, I think. Well, insects with just all the animals with that are small and have all these legs. I hate them. But for example, a snake, I'm not afraid of it. A mouse, a rat, yeah, bring it on. I like them all. Alright. That is a little frog in some kind of hole. And what's this thing eating? Wow. Oh, I think actually this thing below is eating the other thing. I don't understand what's going on at all there. Oh, no. This is a gecko and he's being eaten. So actually this sort of mole thing is the attacker. Tropical forests. Nice images. And life in tropical forests. Live in my house. Hi Mikey. Say hi to the people on YouTube. Hi people on YouTube. Hi. Look at this. He's actually a shy cat. But when we're alone he's really relaxed and not shy at all. And yeah. Hey. Alright. Hi. So let's continue. Here we've got the, like the moderate forests. This is actually the forest that we have in the Netherlands. And life in those forests, that also looks pretty familiar to me. Look at that bat. I love those animals. And then it's the pine trees. We also have these in the Netherlands. We have both. And we don't have all these big animals though. I mean, no. Although the wolf, a long time ago, the wolf lived in the Netherlands and in big parts of Europe. But then, because of, I don't know, I think the population growth and industrialization, and I don't know, the wolf went away and, more towards Poland and Russia. And actually, the last couple of years, the wolf is returning. And at first, it was just a couple of sights. People would say like, I saw a wolf, and other people would be like, no, can't be. There aren't any wolves here. And then slowly it happened more often and more often. And now they think that there are a couple of wolves who are really living here. And they think that the wolf is going to return. And I really like that, because already nature is losing the battle so often. And we humans, we just take it all. So I really like it if an animal like that can sort of return. But a lot of farmers don't like it because the wolves are eating a lot of sheep. And I can see that they don't like it, but otherwise it would just be a couple of weeks and or I don't know, and then we would eat the sheep. So alright. Anyway, it is a big topic here in the Netherlands right now, whether it is a good thing or a bad thing, and if we should do something or not, and that all. So this is the mountain section. This is actually about the way those birds can just fly. And they can use the different air, the different winds. So it doesn't cost them too much effort. They can, use it. The poles. This is actually pretty green for a pole area. And life at the pole area. And the sweet waters. And life in the sweet waters. oceans. Oh, with the sharks and all the dangerous animals and the cute animals, of course. Like all these little fish. Wow, there are so many of them, and they all swim like synchronized. Ghosts and corals. I've never dived, but I did snorkel a couple of times, and I saw like these Nemo fish and all kinds of fish. It was wonderful. What's this? I've got no clue. Some sort of shell. Wow, strange. This is actually nice. This is the urban areas, and they actually gave it their own section, which makes sense because obviously animals live there. But they could also, not do that because it would be too, I don't know, somehow fake. Like people did this, but then again, we are part of nature too, of course. I like this attic. It's like this, a real attic with all kinds of stuff. That's just the way it usually is. But at the same time, it feels like it's, fake. Oh, so what's this? This is about the animals, but I would have think that the whole book would be about the animals. Or is this just about mammals? No, I don't think so. It's just about all the animals. Here starts the mammals section. Zoogdieren is actually mammals. So we've got those little cute monkeys. And a giraffe. There's actually a lot of information in this book. I've never read all of this, and I don't know. Yes, and then we come to this part in the book where like every animal, or maybe not every animal in the world, but like a lot of animals have their own section, and they show you a picture of most of them, or maybe even all of them, and then it's like it's the Dutch name, and above that is the Latin name, and then it's the length of the animal, the tail, the weight. Here's a map of where the animal lives, then how it lives. For example, this one is solitary, and the status, like if it's endangered or not, and then there is this explanation, and I think this one belongs to this one, so this is the image, and then probably this belongs to this one. No, this one belongs to this one, so this one might not have an image. Well, yeah. But I think most of them have an image anyway. The koala. Nice. They actually only live in a part of Australia. I didn't know that. I mean, I knew they were from Australia, but I had no idea where exactly. Although I could have guessed that it wasn't the desert, maybe, because they need these trees, but I don't know. This is one strange animal. I don't know if I can translate this like literally, probably not, but then it would be called the grey sugar squirrel. You tell me, guys. Wow, what's this? Like a kangaroo. Can you hear Mike breathing? He's like purring, but it's not very loud. I don't know. Look at his face. Funny little guy. Hedgehogs, I think these are called, or something like that. There are so many different mouses. I would just say, like mouse, 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 but actually, I mean, look at this word. Spitzmaus is when a mouse has a sharp face, so that would be the Spitzmaus, but apparently there's also one called Wimper Spitzmaus. I had no idea. I mean, who comes up with all these words? Yeah, vleermuizen, spets, and I love them. I think they're cute. A lot of people are afraid of them, but I think they're really, really cute. I mean, look at that. That is just cute. Alright, maybe the face is a little bit scary, but I don't know, somehow I don't think so. And I love the way they, what it says here, the echolocation, how they can know where they are by using like sound waves. And there's so many different sorts of them. See, this is the third page and it's still about pets. And this one is called the regular vampire. I mean, I'm like, yeah, like a vampire. I mean, what is a regular vampire? I mean, if you're a vampire, you are all but regular. So go away. This doesn't make sense. And I wanted to see even more pets, but this is apparently the flying cat. Vliegende katten, that means flying cats, but I didn't even know this existed. Is that really a cat? Ah, no, it is not. But they are about as big as a cat, which is a pet. So, like this big. Wow. And then even Mikey actually is not that big for a cat. Although I was afraid he was sort of underweight. And then the vet said that he for sure is not, and he is actually the way a cat should be. And I was like, oh, but then all other cats that I know are overweight. And I said that just jokingly, and then the vet was like, well, yeah, actually, you're probably right. So, yeah, that is just a bit of information about Mike, who needs a lot of attention at the moment. Mike, what are you doing? We're watching this book. Monkeys. More monkeys, Mike. We still have to sell this book. You can't put your hairs all over it. You little animal. Little rascal. I like this one. Oh, another big monkey. The same one that was on the front page, but here it was really blue. And then here it is just a sort of light blue, or maybe it's the light, I don't know. I mean, the lighting might be different. More monkeys. Oh, look at this cutie. Hi. Actually, today at the newspaper, a colleague and I saved a, what's it called? I can't think of the name. Like, it's an insect, but it has wings, and at first it is like this tiny animal which just crawls and then it eats all the leaves and then it becomes a butterfly. Yes, well, telling that story actually worked. We saw a butterfly and it was flying inside and it was trying to escape, but it was just flying, it was hitting the window, and I didn't understand that it had to move a little bit to where the open window was. And we wanted to catch it so we could set it free, but we were afraid to catch it because, they're kind of fragile. And then in the end, my colleague managed to put an empty coffee cup, a plastic one, on top of the butterfly. And we got it and we threw it out of the window and it flew away. So that was very nice to see that we actually managed to save the animal. So these are all kinds of hairs, I think. And here are rodents. Yes. Squirrels and the likes. I'd say this is another pet, but apparently it is not. This is the big flying squirrel. Yeah, I like him. Hi. He's actually called a rat, not a squirrel. But I think maybe squirrels animals and rats are also sort of related or alike a little bit. And then here we get to the mouses, but we already saw that many mouses. I don't really understand the classification system. So, what's this? I mean, I can see what it is, but why? Oh, look at this. All the stripes, and he's actually called the striped grass mouse. Oh, I love this animal. Maybe this should be my favorite animal, and then if someone asks, I'll be like, yeah, it's just a striped grass mouse. And then someone is like, no, that's not even a real animal. And I'm like, look it up, guy, look it up. I mean, there are always guys, right, who say such things. Sorry, guys. Well, it is kind of true. But maybe not always. But, well. Alright. I just hope that all guys who are watching this are asleep by this point. Otherwise they will all unsubscribe and my follower number will have, will be half tomorrow. But well, alright. That's okay too, I guess. I'm really enjoying making these videos, so I enjoy that even if less people watch. It actually works, guys. I get relaxed by making these videos, and the creating part makes me so happy. Oh, here we've got all these, I want to say dolphins, but I think they're whales. Oh, let's just move a little bit because my legs fall asleep. Yeah, wonderful. The orca. That is a very clever and special animal, I think. Here are the dolphins, carnivores. This is like the dogs. And here we've got the fox. You see, I really love them. This one is really nice too. Oh, it's the bull fox. I thought it would be some kind of dog, but it is a fox also. I even like these, although they are a bit scary. Oh, the wolf. Beautiful. And bears. Pandas. Even more bears. The brown bear. Ah, these are cute as well. And here I don't really know the names, but you can see the images, right? So you should just think of is this an otter? Yes, is otter an English word? It might be. Hyenas. Ah, here are the cats, like the big ones. And even more of them. And here we've got the tiger. Wonderful. Lions. Then we're going back into the water. And the beach, probably. And then to the elephants. I don't really understand that. But, alright. These pages won't. What's happening here? Alright. Ooh. Zebras. Are they? Yeah, they're fighting. Apparently they have this battle going on for power. The rhinos. Oh, they're snakes or some sort of big forms. What's their name again? Nilpaarden, but what's it in English? I always confuse these, the rhinos and these guys are called the hippos. Ah, yes, sure. I don't know why I forgot about that. Deer. And even more deer. And then the giraffes. I don't know what this is. I'd say they're more deer, but apparently they're classified in a different way. Whoa. Hello. You're a scary guy. A bison. And all sorts of animals that look like it. Even more, I would say deer. But I don't know. That's like I said, that I don't really know a lot of animals. Oh, look at that one. It is standing on its behind legs. How do you say that? His last legs. His behind legs. I don't know. And by now Mike is just sleeping. This is also about endangered animals. And then here we get to another point. This is the birds, because now we had the mammals. So, yeah, this is the second part with birds. And let me see, there is a page in between here. The penguins. Yeah, we shouldn't have missed that one. I love penguins. They might also belong to my favorite animals ever. Alright. So, more birds. Pelicans. Yo, what's this? Jan van Gent, they're called, which actually sounds pretty Dutch or maybe Flemish. But I don't know if the Americans have the same name. Flamingos. Probably not, because it's such a Dutch sounding name, but maybe if that was the guy who named them and he named him after himself. Or maybe to his friend. Maybe it was a woman. Ooh, this is actually a bit scary. These I don't know. Let me see, I should actually try to sit a bit differently. Let me see if I can do that without making too much noise. Oh, that's actually better. My legs were just hurting a bit. So I can just put the camera like this. Yes, that will probably work. So let me see if I can show you some more pages. These are like chickens. Yes, indeed. Like all sort of, I don't know, family of the chicken. There might be a better word for it. Here we've got birds also, and ducks, I think. And yeah, birds. Here I am really at a loss for words. They are nice though. And I also like it that there's so many different, I like this one, so many different animals, that if I would ever try to learn more about them, there would be so much to learn. And it's really cute. Look at this one, it looks fake. Beautiful. Yendaya Parkit. Never heard of it. Don't remember remember seeing it before, but maybe I have because, well, like I said, I did look through this book before. This is actually an owl, like flying and then, you know, breaking. Is that even a way, you know, like to break? I don't know. I did watch this book before, but somehow it's easy to forget all about it. I like this one. Look at this. Nice. Yeah, so somehow I did forget a lot. Even more birds. They are lovely. All those colors. Ice birds. Here's the ice bird, or I don't know what the English translation is, but in Dutch it is an ice bird. But then we also call it the ice beer, like I told you in a previous video, which you guys call the polar bear, I think. This one is nice too. Fella. So maybe, I don't know, it's a Dutch habit to call animals something that starts with ice, and it is not really an English way to do things, to name animals. Well, I do think it's getting a bit boring now because they're all animals, and I know that probably if I would know more about animals I would be more interested, but since I don't know that much about animals, it feels like, I mean birds. Damn, I said animals the whole time. I mean birds everywhere. They sort of look alike, and I'm sure that to a person who loves birds and know a lot about them, that's like no, they don't. And I get that. It's just that, I don't know. Ooh, reptiles. Now we get to the scary part. I hope you're all asleep by now. Oh, well, actually, these are cute. The turtles. He's cute too, although he looks really, really big. It's the Galapagos turtle, the really big one. Oh, oops. I made a bit of a noise with the page. Hi, Mike. Mikey. He's ignoring me. Ooh. Snake with red eyes. And ooh, see, he's looking at us. But still, that doesn't scare me. All these snakes don't scare me. And I'm pretty sure that will change in a bit. I should probably not speak about the scary animals too much, because you might be almost asleep, and then, or maybe even you are asleep, and then I might be influencing your dream. So I'm just going to talk about the cute ones. Look at this. These are really, really cute. I love it. These are nice too. Look at all those colors. Oh, the chameleon also changing colors. Wonderful. So, geckos. They're cute as well. Well, most animals are cute actually. I think, or maybe that's just me, I don't know. So, let's see. I didn't even know these existed. Yeah, the Komodo. That's a nice one. The crocodile. Alright. This is in the sea, probably. Mostly or near the water, you know, animals that live in or near or partly in the water. Frogs. types of frogs. I guess it's the same thing as with the birds. And frogs probably even look alike more than the birds do. So this might be kind of strange to say. Fish. All these colors. Yeah, fish are nice. Although I don't like to eat fish. Never did. I think it's kind of scary to eat them. I don't know why. They're so slippery, and I like, for example, fish sticks. You know, as long as you can't see that it used to be a fish, then it's fine. I did try some fish once in a while. I was a vegetarian for a long time, and nowadays I also am like almost a vegetarian. And I don't eat fish, but I did eat fish in a Japanese restaurant once, and to my surprise I really loved it. I hadn't expected that. I thought that I would not like it that much, so I was trying it like, alright, I'll take a little bite, and then I was like, wow, seriously, wow, tasted really good. But yeah, luckily the best things for me are vegetarian, like pizza and chips and all these small fish. They look so cute, and they have all these colors. Yeah, that's nice. I like this one. So now we get to the strange animals, I think. Here's the butterfly. The coral, that is beautiful. Yeah, these are, you know, here I'm thinking like, aren't these plants? I mean, they're probably not, otherwise they wouldn't be in this book. But I don't really know where the plant ends and the animal starts with some of these. So these are just sort of strange, and yeah, these do scare me a little bit, even though they might not be, well, I don't know, yeah, I think they are a bit scary. These not, by the way, these I like. These I also like. And now I'm just going to show you a couple of pages and probably just whisper about all different kinds of stuff. La 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 la. Is there such a thing as ASMR singing, by the way? I don't really know that, but that might be a nice thing. I mean, not me just la 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 la-ing, but just like legit ASMR music. Yeah, there are more butterflies. They're so beautiful, and there are so many of them. Oh, oops. I'm going to show you every page, so I should not do that. Ants. They're cute. They don't scare me. I like ants. And I also like how, from a bit times, and wow, it's actually a pretty robust book. Like, I want to say decent, but I think that word doesn't make sense in this context. Yeah. Like, decent is like behaved, right? No, that's not what I want to say. And here on the last page we've got more of the fish. And then that's it. Hey, there's a sort of a cat here. So this is my book, guys. I'm going to wrap it up, make a package out of it, and bring it to this postal service that I use for heavy things like this that are too big for the normal regular post office man. And then yeah, that will be it for the book. So thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. And if you're still awake at this point, please tell me in the comments what is your favorite animal. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.